Hello YouTube, welcome to Wayne's World of Mandolin. That was just a little piece of live third time out for you for this gospel tune that we're going to be talking about today, the Eastern Gate. Before we get into that, I want to invite anyone interested in some Skype sessions to reach out to me through an email that you'll find in the description of every video that I put up here. But I've really been looking forward to starting this gospel part of the channel. I do have some playlists and stuff going at this point to try to keep things more organized. This is one of my favorite songs, not only that Russell sings, but just one of my favorite gospel songs in general. And we do this one out of the key of C. I had to listen to that intro from the festival there that I played on the front a few times. This one has kind of evolved. I think we do it a little faster now than we actually recorded it. And the intro that I'm playing evolved to kind of fit that tempo and what the song turned into when we do it live. In the studio, I'm not even sure if we had ever performed the song on stage, so it was kind of a brand new thing, but this was what I landed on. So going back to that low C, the way that I did, sets it up really nice to go into the chop. If you're looking at that and you're familiar with the videos on the channel, you could definitely spot a lot of fundamental things that we've talked about here before. The position that I'm playing out of, these two fingers starting at the 3rd and 5th fret, such a common thing to do in bluegrass. And this particular shape, the video I have up that's the most watched video is talking about this and the way that it enables us to play in every key. That little shape, if it was back here, I could play B flat, C, D, E, F. So if you haven't checked out that video, you may want to. But in the case of C, we have some neat things that happen right on the front of this. I'm able to play a double stop here because I have the 3rd of the chord open. An open E string, and then the 3rd fret of the A string. And then I have the G note here. So that's our full G chord. We have the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. So those double stops all the way through, after the A and the E string, then I'm playing the D and the A string at the 5th and 3rd fret. And then I'm playing a double stop here, 3 and 7. Then back to the A string, 3rd fret, and open E. So those first 4 notes are all double stops to give us plenty of power. Then I'm playing a single string, an E string open, providing the opportunity to shift all the way up here to the same double stop a full octave up. Here we have the 8th and the 10th fret, and that's the C and the G note that I started on here, just an octave higher. And I am going to slide into that 8th and 10th fret. Then up to a double stop at 8 and 12. And notice that tremolo. I'm not trying to play that very fast. That would be really hard to pull off. It's a slower tremolo. And then I love that slide down. And I'm using that as kind of my way that I shift back to 1st position, or actually to, I guess, 2nd position here when I play, or 3rd position. But when I play that series of double stops, you certainly are you're going to recognize that if you're familiar with the eat your vegetables kind of lessons that I put up, where these double stops, the C double stop scale, if you're not following along with that, you could check that video out for sure, because it provides perfect foundation for this next series of things that are about to happen. I'm playing right down that shape. I'm not playing through both pairs of strings all the time. It's almost like an influence of a McReynolds cross picking or something. It's just one of those bluegrass techniques where I'm playing down on the D string, up on the A, and using these double stop shapes. It's very common and can be used in so many different things stylistically. This being a gospel turnaround, I love teaching these because they're short and sweet, and we can really dig in a little bit closer on exactly what happens and point out these fundamentals. This double stop scale. Then I'm back to this shape. So I'm playing here again. You'll recognize those hammer-ons and slides from other breaks that we've took apart here on the channel. Just standard bluegrass embellishment sliding into that major third note. Back to first position. Look at the shifting. There on the third and second fret, take advantage of that half step to shift here. That's all happening in this scale shape. There's our foundation for that phrase. Practice this different ways. You could slide into that note from 5 to 7 on the A string, or hammer. Now, you should be comfortable with either one of those techniques to play this intro. Look how this same shape, I'm playing 5, 3, 5, D, A, and D string, then the shift, and I think I actually play back to a low C note on the intro at the front of the video. I think that was the lick. Right into the rhythm. So hopefully this will provide, a nice breakdown of the tune for you. And I don't know if you play this with a band of your own, C is a pretty high chord to do this in. When you got Russell Moore around, you're going to be able to pull it off in this key. If it needed to be lower, that would be a great challenge for yourself, to take these same positions that we're using and transpose this to a lower key if you needed to. Those kinds of workouts on the mandolin are just as important as practicing the execution of this, or fiddle tune execution, actually applying that, kind of using your noodle, as they say, to transpose to different keys. All of that's with these shapes that we're talking about in fundamentals. You shouldn't feel like you're locked in to just the ones that you've studied, but that you're able to use that as a way to transpose to different keys and everything. So once again, that we're kind of using this song as a vehicle to move the needle on our playing and our ability to do the things on the fretboard that we need to. So I hope this helps, and you can expect more videos in the Bluegrass Gospel series.